Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be a bit of a different video. Thanks to Masie May for making this amazing reading series tracker, and for Ellen Catherine for bringing it to my attention. They are both here on YouTube. If you want to go check them out, I will link them down in my description box, and I will link Masie May's tracker video where she leaves the link in this video as well. Now, so I have been getting overwhelmed with a bit of my series and how many series I have on the go right now. So I decided to take Masie May's tracker and fill it out with all of my series. And so far I have like 20 something series that I am in the middle of. So I'm going to go through each one of them with you, if they are fully published, if I'm still waiting for books to be published, and how many I'm going to try and get done over the next couple of months so that I can tick them off and complete them. Completed bookshelf, by the way. These are all books that I've read and loved and kept. So Immortal Dark by Tigus. I always say her name wrong and it's really bad. She has one book out and one book being published in this series. So I have read one and I have one to wait for. The Light That Blinds Us by Andy Darcy Theo. They are also up there. I have 2 of his books and the third one has just been announced the name of. So we are obviously waiting for that to come out. Daughter of Chaos, I have the first book and the second one should be announced soon, I'm hoping, because that was one of my favourite series. Fate Inked in Blood, we have the first one out, which I've read. The second one has only just come out. That is on a different pile for me to read, so hopefully I will get that up to date. Sky in the Deep, I have the first one. I'm not sure if there's any more in the series. I need to do a bit more of a deep dive, but I believe this is a series. Hurricane Wars, I've read the first one. I have the second one in a different pile for me to read. The Irresistible Urge to Fall for Your Enemy, that one's only just come out, so I believe there should be another one coming very, very soon. A Broken Blade series. This has 4 books in it. I've only read 1, so I have 3 more to complete. The Dagger and the Flame by Catherine Doyle. That should have a second one out. I can't get it yet until Fairy Loot release it later this month, so I will be trying to get that. Rose in Chains has only just come out. I'm not sure how many are left in the series, so again, gonna have to wait for them to announce it. Dragonfall has 2 books in the series, I believe, at this point. The second one isn't quite out yet. I believe it gets released this month or maybe in October, so I will be picking that up once it's out in paperback. The Temptation of Magic, I have only just recently read this one. There are 2 books so far and the next one comes out next year. Wild Love series by Elsie Silver. This obviously has 4 books in the series. I have so far read 3. 2 are up on my completed list and 1 is in my TBR challenge, so it's over in my completed box for that series that I'm doing. And I have the 4th one sitting in my next TBR challenge waiting to be read. Next up, we have Rewitched by Lucy Jane Wood. Her second one has only just come out in that series, so I'm super excited to pick that one up once I finish my current TBR challenge. Where are we? The Rose Bargain. The Rose Bargain has obviously only just come out, so we've got a while to go before we get the second one in that series. Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare, that I believe has only just come out in hardback, so I'm waiting for the paperback version to come out as I have the first one in paperback, so then I will be hopefully up to date on that one. A Tempest of Tea, I believe the second one is coming out soon. I might be wrong, but I feel like it is. A Fire in the Sky by Sophie Jordan. I believe the second one is coming out soon. I have a special edition through TikTok, so I'm hoping that I can go up to date with that one as soon as TikTok releases their special edition. Darker by 4. This one has the first book out and the second book has been announced and will be published later early next year in 2026. The Raven Scholar. Now, this is one of my favourite all-time books that I've read this year. The next one hasn't been announced that I know of. Nothing has been said. I am sitting here constantly begging to have this book, the next one, because I need to know what's happening, because if I don't, I'm gonna cry. So I am currently trying to get my hands on the arc for the next one in this series. The Consider Me series by Becca Mack. I think that's how you say her name. There are 3 books in the series. I have the other 2 sitting on my shelf. They are part of my TBR challenge. So I'm going to try and pick those up sooner rather than later so I can get this series tracker down a bit, because there is just too many. Crawl is the Light. The second one it is on Goodreads, but it hasn't got a name. It's just called Crawl is the Light 2. So we are obviously still waiting for the name reveal and the cover reveal and for the book to be published. Secrets of the Dead by Lauren. I should know her last name. I've gone completely blank. She has 5 books in this series. I have read the first 2. I have the third one as an ARC on my Kindle, which I haven't read. And then she's just released a surprise 4th. But there are 5 books in this series. So I am 2 behind on that series. When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. This has obviously been pushed back again. It was meant to come out this time this year. It has now been moved to April next year, I believe. I knew it would move to February, but I think I got another update saying it's been moved to April, which is kind of annoying, but I'd rather have a really good book than it be rushed and be published. Air of Dust and Secrets by C.C. Harley. Her second one is coming out in March next year, which I'm super excited for. Her first one was a 5-star read for me last year, so I'm super excited for that. The Bell Witches, that again is not being the second one is not being published until February next year, so I'm going to have to wait. Up by Bullwood is coming out the end of this month or the beginning of next month, so I will hopefully be up to date. So I feel like I've still got so many to go at this point. I'm still obviously updating this and going through my Goodreads and trying to find more. Finished series is sitting on my TBR shelf right now, so as I get them done, I will probably update this list and continue going. But wish me luck. Hopefully, as this time goes on, I will be able to get this tracker down, because I didn't realise I had 27 unfinished series, which is kind of scary. I'm not going to lie, that is a lot and that is very overwhelming. But I hope you all have a great day wherever you are, and happy reading.